Hi guys. I hope you've had a good week. Um sorry, I'm just getting used to this setup. I'm basically using my ring light and I haven't done this in a while, so yeah. Anyway, I just thought to just share my observations. So like I went shopping in Harrow today, which was really productive. Um but yeah, like I noticed how much the place has changed. Like I moved here in 2006 and like back then, first of all, obviously most people were like British or not British, English. Um, and then we had like a more popular kind of Asian majority. Um, but now we still have an Asian majority. However, I feel like there's definitely more people from other ethnic minority groups that have moved into the area, and which is nice to see. Um, but I don't think I realized like how much monopoly the Asian community has in Harrow. Like it's very very high, very very high. Like I was like just literally just walking down the street from where I live to Harrow Shopping Centre, and like there are so many like businesses owned by Asian people, which I think um is very progressive. Like it's basically a testament to how much influence the ethnic minorities essentially have over like over British businesses and UK culture essentially. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very impressed by how much just how much entrepreneurship and how much opportunities are available for people from Asian backgrounds in Harrow. Like they also help themselves. Like you would go to a corner shop, you go to a hairdresser shop, you go to the household shops, you go to the restaurants, and they're all Asian. Like it's really surprising, but also very like it's just like wow, like like they really like help each other out. They really put people on. They really support each other. They're very like connected in terms of like helping each other, supporting each other, promoting their businesses, helping people integrate and settle into the community, which I really love about them. Sorry, it cut me off. So, yeah, so basically in a nutshell, basically what I was saying is that yeah, I admire the Asian community for their like community spirit. Yeah, I guess you can call it community spirit. I think they're very um just focused on like promoting and preserving their culture, but also obviously supporting each other to integrate into other cultures. So obviously coming from their countries to the UK or wherever, um, and then obviously in terms of like their like entrepreneurial mindset, like they're very quick to literally like acquire space and make it their own. What I was saying, literally like all the corner shops, all the hardware shops that I go to, all the computer shops that I go to, all the hairdressers that I go to, including the hair shops like for black people, um, all the supermarkets I go to, um, etc. Like it's literally predominantly Asian people that are there, like running it. So it only makes me think that imagine just in Harrow alone, not even the whole of London or the whole of the UK. So imagine just the Asian people in Harrow decided to leave and go back to their countries. Like this borough will collapse. Like literally, there will be no one here to do the work because they concentrate all of the areas. Even in the hospitals, they are there. Um, in the banks, they are there. In the schools, they are there. Um, for everything, like they're there. So yeah, that's just to say that this whole idea that, you know, immigrants come into this country and, you know, they're taking all the jobs and they're a burden to this country and all this stuff, like, that narrative is completely false, because if they weren't here, like, so many systems in this country would not be running, essentially. um but yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Another observation, like, side note, away from obviously Harrow. um like, today I was literally, I got in touch with somebody that I knew, like, from my former job, obviously, because somebody had asked me about a legal issue, and I thought, okay, let me get in contact with him and find out, you know, if he's offering the service. And he's also Asian, I believe he's Indian. And yeah, he was a criminal solicitor. And I texted the number, and then I got a call back from the firm, and they literally told me that he had been promoted to a district judge. And I was so, like, yeah, got cut off again. But yeah, I was basically saying, so the lawyer that I knew from my former job, who I contacted for advice about a legal issue, or maybe just like to refer me to another law firm that deals with that particular issue. Um, I contacted the firm, and they told me, oh, you know, this person no longer works here. He's now been promoted um, to become a district judge. And I was amazed, but I was like amazed, like, wow, like, this is so impressive. Like, just the work ethic of Asians, particularly Indian people. Um, Not saying that all the other Asian countries are not hardworking, they are, but the work ethic of Asian people is so commendable. Like, they will, they, like, I honestly feel like they are people who they don't settle for the bare minimum. Like, they're not complacent. Like, they will always strive to do better. They will always strive to better themselves. They always strive to kind of like advance from obviously where they are. um and yeah, like, I admire that kind of work ethic, but it's just a testament to show that, like, these people are extremely hardworking. Like, they are extremely hardworking. Like, I even remember in school, right? So the school I went to in the UK, obviously after I came back from Nigeria, it, like, most of the students were predominantly Asian, Indian, Sri Lankan, uh, Indian, Sri Lankan. Mostly there were a few Bengalis, and there were also a few people from, like, the southern part of Asia, so like Japan, um, Nepal, I think the Philippines as well. Don't quote me, but yeah. Anyway, the point is to say that, like, these people are extremely hardworking. Like, they were always the people with, like, the highest grades. The people collecting all the certificates. The people who are, like, high flyers. Do you get what I mean? Like, nah, like, obviously, other than obviously, like, Nigerians, because obviously Nigerians have a really, like, strong work ethic. Asian people, they are extremely hardworking, and yeah, like, yeah, it's amazing. Like, the work ethic I've seen is so commendable. So yeah, um, but yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, I'm gonna record another one because I've kind of like lost my train of thought. Yeah. So the last thing I was just gonna say on this matter is obviously concerning Harrow, is like, I don't know, I've noticed like how much the place has changed. Like, when I moved here, in terms of even like just the shops that were here, like, there were so many shops that have now closed down, and it's quite like, it's mad. Like, it's so mad. But yeah, we used to have a McDonald's on the high street. We used to have a Shoe Zone on the high street. We used to have a Peacocks on the high street. We used to have Poundland on the high street. We used to have Santander. We used to have Lloyd's. This was just on my high street. Um, and there's probably a couple more. And they've all gone. Like, it's so sad. It's so sad. Um, yeah. And then, like, in the shopping center, like, in terms of like the big brands, we used to have BHS. We used to have I feel like we had a Woolworths in Harrow, but don't quote me. I don't know. I can't remember, but I know Woolworths was around. If I'm thinking of when I was in Wembley, it might be when I was in Wembley. I'm thinking about that. But I feel like maybe there was one in Harrow. I can't remember. But yeah, we used to have Debenhams. We used to have Sports Direct. Well, Sports Direct is still in Harrow, but we used to have two Sports Directs. We used to have another Poundland in Harrow. We used to have Wilkinson's. We used to have not. We used to have Foot Locker. Is Foot Locker still there? Maybe it is. I don't remember seeing it, but that was there as well. Um, we used to have. We used to have a Claire's. Oh yeah, the Claire's was closed down. Wow, wow, yeah. um, like we had so many shops, and they've literally like all gone, like all closed down. Oh, we used to have a New Look as well. The New Look is gone. Like, it's so crazy to think that all these shops are gone. Like, those are the shops that I remember, and they're literally all, like, they're no more. Which is crazy. I feel like we used to have, like, a lot more other shops as well, but I just can't remember off the top of my head. But it's just mad, like, how much, like, businesses are being affected now. Like, I also think, though, it has to do with online presence as well. Obviously, like, a lot of shops are going online now to obviously save money, so maybe that's why they're closing down. But yeah, it's really sad to see all those shops are gone. There's probably a couple that I haven't mentioned that haven't gone, but or have gone, sorry, but I just can't remember. Um, but yeah, that's the end of. Last but not least, can I just say, if you don't have a Savers near you, I feel sorry for you. Because I got this toilet roll, 18 rolls of tissue for less than £5. I think it was £4.50 or something from Savers. Yeah, Savers is a lifesaver. I just wanted to say that. I did buy some other stuff, and in total I think I spent like £12, but to me it was so cheap. But yeah, if you don't go to Savers, find a Savers and go there because their stuff is very affordable. But yeah, bye.